That'll work too.
Ronnie,
come on over for dinner.
why the hell isn't she showing up in my...
It's going to be an awkward way to figure out my mom disappeared.
Yeah. Well, let me try it by your last name. There we go.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Quick review of the rules for those of you who've never played. I will provide you a word, and then you will, in the chat function of Zoom, send it to me and only me. So check your drop-down menu to make it show HBIC and not everyone. And then I will put them in order, and we will read them out. And you get 1 point if someone guesses your answer. You get 3 points if you guess the actual answer. And if no one guesses the actual answer, I get
5 points.
There we go. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Sounds great. And thanks for rocking it.
Cinco de Nico.
All right.
All right, Nick, do you have music or do I need it? John, you know what? You should make music, but you have your shitty internet connection, so.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, that really struggled. My stupid computer was just froze in, and then it looked like it was in, and then it kicked me out. It was like, Jesus. Anyways, hi, friends.
Hello.
Nick, thanks for putting the game together, man.
You are welcome. Best part of my day.
That's cool.
Here we go.
Can I show you some really, really disturbing math?
No.
What the hell was that?
An ad on YouTube. I found non-copyrighted background music on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we will use that in a second. But everyone ready? Jason,
Yeah.
comfortable?
Ready.
Cool. Your first word is Gardyloo.
Say it again.
Your first word is Gardyloo. Going into the chat right now.
It like caught the first bit. Are you trying to play it out of the same computer that you're on?
No.
Oh, it wasn't picking you up. It just was like Nick's grooving, not picking anything up. It was very Gardyloo for a minute. It was very sort of.
Maybe I'll see my chat function.
And then we type in a message directly to you.
Yep. Make sure that's coming to me and send it in, and I will put your answer into my list.
Okay.
I hosted last week. It's very fun.
This is delightful. Took me a second to figure out who that last one was.
Yeah, I'll keep my name for a while. I don't want to, make it too confusing.
Hibbick. There we go. Apparently somebody downtown is getting arrested.
Well, something may have blown up. Montana Rail Link or BNSF may have blown something up. There was a lot of noise in the train yard today.
Fun.
To the point that I thought it was the weather. I am waiting on one more. Somebody just sent me the word.
That's awesome.
A Gardyloo is a Gardyloo.
Which, I mean,
There we go.
not accurate. All right, thank you guys very much. I need to zoom in so I can actually see this.
You guys hear that in the background, Kev?
No.
All right. So, is a Gardyloo an attendant of a private loo?
That's funny.
Is it a flower that grows on the side of buildings in Sicily?
Ooh.
Is it a private toilet, usually found in the garden of a wealthy homeowner? Is it a special water closet for high society, first used in France in the late 1600s? Is it a common saying used in 14th century England to warn people of incoming refuse? Is it Midwestern slang originated in Minnesota, meaning going somewhere with a group of people? Is it a broadleaf cactus native to the Sahara? Slang for a female prostitute in the 40s? Or a small marsupial native to New Zealand, about the size of a grapefruit? So one more time, your options are the attendant of a private loo, a flower that grows on the side of buildings in Sicily, a private toilet, usually found in the garden of a wealthy homeowner, 14th century English slang telling people to look out for falling refuse, Midwestern slang originated in Minnesota, meaning going somewhere with a group of people, a broadleaf cactus native to the Sahara, slang for a female prostitute in the 40s, or a small marsupial native to New Zealand, about the size of a grapefruit.
I think you missed one.
Do we just type in our answer and send it to you?
No, if we answer
He's gonna go
live.
around
Sorry,
the-
We answer it in front of our.
Right, second, I missed your final option that I missed the second time around is a special water closet for high society used in France in the 1600s. So, Catherine, let's start with you.
I'm going with the marsupial grapefruit thing.
It's a marsupial grapefruit. That's the best breakfast. It comes with a little breakfast inside
With
of it.
like an little-
Yeah, it's the second breakfast.
Pat?
I'm going to go with the marsupial.
Okay. John?
I just want to be. Oh, am I muted?
No.
No, I am muted. Okay. I wanted to be completely inappropriate and say it's slang for a toot, short for prostitute.
Slang for...
I don't know if anybody uses the word toot. I just felt like saying it, and I know it's inappropriate. It's just like I feel it's wrong. Anyway, a toot.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going for
start
that
using it now. I'm gonna start using it tomorrow.
I know a lot of toots that are prostitutes.
one. That's funny.
I mean, I'm mildly offended. That's our word.
Dude, I put out for free. I don't pay. Or I don't get paid. Whatever. Bad joke.
Buck? Or Lonesome Cowboy?
I'll go with the cactus.
The cactus. Okay. Jason?
I'm gonna go with the flower in Sicily.
Flower in Sicily. Mary?
I'm going to go with the slang for falling refuse.
Slang for falling refuse. Okay, and Lynn?
The French one.
The secret water closet?
The French water closet thing. That one. French one.
I wouldn't do that.
Kev?
It's the French one. I'm gonna go with fuck it. Marsupial the size of a grapefruit. That kid's breakfast?
So
All right.
good.
So, Lynn chose the French water closet, which happens to be Kev's answer. John chose the slang, 40 slang for a French prostitute, which is Jason's answer.
Well done. I'm appreciating the toot.
Jason selected the flower that grows on the walls or the sides of buildings in Sicily, which is Buck's answer.
Buck or Tim.
That's what it said. I'm trying to respect people's self-identity here.
Fuck that.
The
Game show,
main
you'll
thing of
take
discussion.
whatever identity I fucking give you.
Buck thought it was a broadleaf cactus that is native to the Sahara, but that was John's answer. Catherine, Kev, and Pat all thought that it was the small marsupial that is native to New Zealand that happens to be about the size of a grapefruit. That's Lynn's answer.
Well done, Lynn.
And Mary selected 14th century English slang used to warn people of falling refuse, and she is correct.
Yay!
Oh!
I'm more worried about the fact that we have two words from around the same time. One is defenestrate, which comes from the late 1300s. And then Gardyloo, which is defenestrating bullshit.
Mm.
Yay!
It's 1 point if someone selects your answer, correct?
Correct. It's one if you. So Lynn got 3, Mary got 3, I got 1, and Nick got 0.
Did, sadly.
It's early. It's how things go.
All right. Yes. Nope.
Everybody's so quiet today. What, has it been a long week? I'm still
Oh,
trying.
dude.
I only had one glass of wine. You need to wait till I'm down to the bottom.
Tuesday.
Okay,
That is fair.
right behind me, sir. An entire case of wine I've not opened yet because I haven't made it through all the whiskeys.
You didn't invite me over.
Social distancing you from my wine feels like a good way to keep it.
Wow. Damn.
Oh shit.
Okay.
No, I'll invite you over.
Alcohol out of my secretly pick the kids up from school cup.
That is so fabulous. That is incognito and lovely.
Best part is it's whiskey.
All right. Is everybody ready for your next word?
Bring it.
Yes.
Your word is snickersnee.
Hmm.
Your word is snickersnee. Going into chat right now.
That's funny.
Music.
Oh, yeah.
Romantic text.
Adult contemporary.
That's one glass of wine. Pours like it's for Kevin. 22 ounces.
Like the Kevin pour. Snickersnee.
Who's playing the Clintons? John, you playing the Clintons?
I am, because I happen to own all the broadcast rights to it. So we will not get knocked down by the man, whoever the man may or may not be. I wrote that, I recorded it, mofos.
Mic drop.
And if it's obnoxious, please let me know if it's too loud or whatever.
No, it's good.
Well, it's the Clintons, John, so yes, it's obnoxious, but it's fine.
Well played,
Yeah.
well played. Oh no, dude, I love it. That's my Kev.
Hey,
I love the
we
Clintons.
can't let his ego get too big. He can barely stand on stage as it is. We gotta just keep deflating it.
Dude, we were years and years ago in Arizona hanging out with this dude named Brad, and we were kind of courting him to maybe manage the band when we were thinking we would go the traditional route, sign with a record label. So this would have been like '02. And he made the comment, yeah, man, there's a really kick-ass bunch of rock stars in from Montana. And I'm not shitting. I looked at him like, fuck, we're from Montana. I bet you we know him. And he goes, yeah, it's talking about you.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I do not see myself as a rock star, Brad. Never have, never will, man.
You're like, Pearl Jam's here. This is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I meant to send that a while, Nick. Sorry.
That's good.
And it was waiting on me.
Nope, it was waiting on a couple of these too. No worries.
That has to be the best part about hosting is you get all the definitions first, so you just get to laugh at them.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I've settled
Dude.
down. Everything's fine. Oh no, that's hilarious.
Where did this come from? What are they on?
Okay, I'm waiting on 2. Sorry.
I got a new book.
Talk to me. Oh,
Book
the
about middle
age.
age.
No, it's the middle age, but it's this
Oh,
fat knight who goes out trying on a quest. ends up with a cursed blade. And I've never laughed so hard in a comic the first time I read it ever. I was just like, this is the greatest thing. He meets up with the King of the Ducks, Waddlebottom. Delightful.
So as we're sitting here doing this online thing, a friend of mine is texting me, and we always talk rugby. And of course, with the quarantine, everything's been shut down. Well, in New Zealand, they were one of the first countries to quarantine, and those guys took it seriously. So now they are playing a batch of rugby with just their 5 domestic teams. New Zealand has an international rugby league called Super Rugby. So this is how psycho these guys are. They are playing rugby in stadiums with only refs and medical support staff. That's it. And then television support staff. Empty stadiums. That's how crazy they are. Like, America would never do that.
One more.
I love it because everybody's like, well, baseball can come back. Everybody can watch that at home. I'm like, yeah, it's boring no matter where you sit.
Hey, now.
I've heard rumors that some of these guys are like, I'm not playing for less money. It's like, geez, and go find a new job there, baseball, Billy.
Right.
Yep. Good luck with that.
Everyone is in. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Excellent.
Ready.
So snicker snee. Is it a sneeze while laughing? Is it a British exclamation typically uttered after the opening of the final gift on Christmas morning? Is it a popular children's board game originating in the United Kingdom? Is it a balloon used by Jewish bankers to celebrate Passover in odd-numbered years? Is it a chemical process used to bleach hides in the tanning process? Is it a close relative to the hummingbird that's only native to Central America? Is it a specialized mustache comb used in Victorian times for high-class gentlemen with facial hair? Or is it a cut and thrust style of fighting with swords?
What was that last one? A cut and what?
A cut and thrust style of fighting with swords.
He said thrust.
Define swords.
Can we just shout out our answer? Or do you want to?
Are you gonna do a quick little run through one more time?
One more time through, and then he'll ask you.
One more run through. It could be a snicker snee. It could be a sneeze while laughing. It could be a British exclamation, typically uttered after the opening of the final gift on Christmas morning. It could be a popular children's board game originating in the United Kingdom. It could be a balloon used by Jewish bankers to celebrate Passover in odd-numbered years. It's the chemical process that's used to bleach hides in the tanning process. Or it's a close relative to the hummingbird that is only native to Central America. A specialized mustache comb used during Victorian times for the high-class gentleman with facial hair. Or a cut and thrust style of fighting with swords. And we will start with Jason.
We do the hummingbird.
Okay.
He goes right for the answer. He's not willing to even discuss it. He's like, no, those fast little fuckers, we're choosing them.
Right. Next would be John.
I'm going to say some words I thought I'd never say, but I'm going to pick balloons for Jews. Never thought I'd ever say those words in my life. Even my Jewish friend, my one lone Jewish friend, would be like, yeah, I never thought you'd say that in your life either. Balloons for Jews.
I mean, I think that just means that you've never gotten your friend's balloons for his birthday, and I think that's great.
Well, it's absurd, and I love the hell out of it, but much, much love.
Catherine.
The bird.
Bird. Pat.
I'm going to go with the gentleman one.
Mustache comb.
Sure.
Okay. Buck.
I'll go with the hummingbird.
Hummingbird as well. Lynn?
Board game.
Board game.
BOARD.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No. Just love it. I just love a good homonym.
Mary.
Mary.
Are you off the
Can
phone?
you hear us, Mary?
The gift on Christmas morning.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Kev?
Okay, so one, I don't understand how it could be a British thing because I can't even imagine them ever saying it. I cannot imagine that it's something in the process of bleaching hides because if you've ever been around anybody that does tanning, the idea of them going, well, time to break out the snicker snee. And much the same for the specialized comb from Victoria. Sire, your mustache is a little bit odd. Let me get the snickersnee and we'll flip your curl. I just don't see that happening. So I'm going to go with the cut and thrust style of fighting with swords.
You just wanted to say thrust.
You did that.
I'm offended. I'm offended by the word thrust. Okay, I'm going to take my balloon for Jews and go over here now. Thank you.
Balloons for Jews sounds like a new nonprofit, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so good. Whoever's that is, I love you. Whoever's that is, I love you.
Hey, in these trying times, you need balloons for Jews.
Exclusively.
When there's then there's the Nazi org. What about the balloons for non-Jews? Those are just balloons.
All balloons matter. Sorry.
Well, guess what, everyone? Lynn loses.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so Mary picks the final gift on Christmas morning, which is Lynn's answer.
Yay!
Lynn picked the board game originating in the United Kingdom to keep in her theme. That was Jason's answer. John picked Jew balloons, which was Buck's answer.
That was funny. Traded points this last couple of rounds. Thanks for the good laugh.
Pat chose the specialist mustache comb for the fancy Victorian gentleman, which is Catherine's answer.
Ooh, go Catherine.
Nice one, Catherine. Well done.
Catherine, Jason, and Buck all selected the close relative of the hummingbird that is only native to Central America. It was Pat's answer.
Oh,
Nice.
Pat.
good job.
And Pat selected the cut and thrust style of fighting with swords, which is correct.
Way to thrusting.
How many points do you get for that, Kev? 3?
I get 3 for getting it right, yes.
Oh, you probably want scores and crap.
Nah.
Well, at the end of each round you should do it, but after the first round we knew what our scores were.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah?
Don't put your hand down there and start rubbing your watch again.
That's true. That's true.
That is not Snickersnee, Kevin. Allow me to.
Well played.
It's also balloons, so you know.
It ends with a snickersnee.
At the end of round 2, we have Kev and Lynn leading with 4.
Woohoo!
We have Mary and Pat tied for second with 3. Jason and Buck are tied for third with 2. And John and Catherine are tied for fourth with 1 point each.
What does Pat have?
Pat has 3. He's tied for.
Okay. Catherine, I liked your mustache one. That was a really good one.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you got a really good point because it was a good definition, in my humble opinion.
And
I mean, it can't compete with Jew balloons, but what are you gonna do?
It was so good, Buck. It made me laugh right away. Every other year, that's mine. That's mine right there.
And I, as a gracious host, have given all the points away. Round 3. Your word is anchorite. Anchorite. Anchor wrong.
Anchorite.
Anchorite.
I love that it sounds like we're listening to the radio from like 1948. It's just barely powered. It's 10 watts. It's AM.
I'm sure it's loud as hell for me, and I have earbuds in. That's funny.
Some of these answers are just testing my ability to continue to do multi-syllable words while drinking.
How's that?
Yep. Success. Well done, everybody. I was trying to think if there's one word for I guess it would be multisyllabic as opposed to monosyllabic. Never mind.
Polysyllabic?
Oh, polysyllabic. There we go. I'm appreciating the cultural references that are happening here. You guys are developing a theme on your own. Hold on.
Jason, I can't wait to hear the story of that poster over your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Very provocative.
Okay. Some of you are getting a little prescriptive with your answers.
Kev, does that help the background music?
It's a so it's a hand carved print of the Gemini twins, and then on the other side, so they did a whole series of all the zodiac, and on the other side is Aquarius. But yeah, woodblock carved, hand printed. One of my faves. Oh, the better part.
Artie. Wait, there's more.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, that makes it way better. Thank you.
Astrological, man.
That's awesome.
It's your toot side coming through.
Okay, waiting on one more.
Kevin, does that make the music louder when I put it on my computer?
There we go.
A little bit. It's just
About this. Any louder? Not really.
I can't hear it.
With my amazing
no. I mean, your phone is
music player.
No.
You mean my iPhone 6 isn't good enough?
You do realize that the only mics that are being picked up right now are right beside your head, right?
Oh, nope. Nope, I thought the mic was on the computer.
Folks, he's a musician. He does this professionally.
How's this, Kev? Is it louder now?
No.
Is that louder on your end?
No.
A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now.
Is that louder?
Round 3.
Okay. Yeah, fine, but it's not working.
All right, round 3 is anchorite, a hermit or recluse who lives apart for religious reasons. A file when used when cutting glass to size. A method used by putting someone's feet into concrete and using the victim as their own anchor.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we know.
And only I know which one of you not to trust right now. Is it a generic term for the leftover slag after purifying industrial grade steel? Is it a textured composite panel used to finish walls developed in Western Canada in the early 1900s? Fields of beaver. I mean, it's Canada in the early 1900s. I don't think they had a lot else. Is it a teal-colored crystalline mineral typically found in the Great Lakes region? Is it a small metal weight attached to the top of an anchor to indicate its position in the water? Or is it the use of metal weights to help with a natural dyeing technique for holding linen and cotton garments down to create a tie-dye effect?
Ooh.
Or is it before Flex Seal and before My Pillow, we had Anchorite, the world's first inflatable anchor?
And if you call now,
Only with credit cards and COD. All right, one more time. Is anchorite a hermit or recluse who lives apart for religious reasons? A file used when cutting glass to size? The method used by putting someone's feet into concrete and using the victim as their own anchor? A generic term for the leftover slag from purifying industrial grade steel? A textured composite panel used to finish walls developed in Western Canada in the early 1900s? A teal-colored crystalline mineral typically found in the Great Lakes region. The small weight attached to the top of an anchor to indicate its position in the water. The use of metal weights to help with a natural dyeing technique for holding linen and cotton garments down to create a tie-dye effect. Or before Flex Seal, before my pillow, we had Anchorite, the world's first inflatable anchor. I would like to point out that that definition does not indicate that it is the only inflatable anchor in the world. All right, Mary, you're first.
I think I'm going to go with the teal-colored mineral.
Teal-colored mineral. Lynn.
Steel. The steel, the slag, the steel slag. The slag to steel.
The steel toot. John.
Good callback. I want to give the other one. Yeah, I love the inflatable one. Whoever did that, I love you. You're my new spirit animal. Whoever did that.
Buck.
I'm gonna go with the steel slag as well.
Iron prostitute.
Iron dude.
It's gonna be a callback all night.
A different type of Marvel movie. Catherine.
The T or jade or whatever the color one, the mineral. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, I forgot.
Pat.
I'm gonna go with. I think it was the one right before the slag. It was the file one. Something about the file.
File used when cutting glass to size.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds great.
Jason.
I'm also going to be doing the industrial steel, the purifying one.
Everyone wants a good slag. Sorry. And Kev.
I really want to discuss these because I really like the fact that we had it's the weight on an anchor in water, which that would just be the anchor. It's a fucking float.
It's the anchor to the anchor.
And then you have the world's first inflatable anchor, and I'm like, I believe that's
called a boat.
It's called the balloon for a Jew on Passover.
a buoy, right?
A buoy.
Such a buoy.
This is terrible. And then a hermit or recluse for religion. I think that's just a priest. And and a natural tie-dyeing technique. I don't even know where to go with that. That's terrible.
Okay, so I know all the answers you don't want.
I'm sure this is not true, but I really want it to be true because I imagine Al Capone one day going, look, here's the thing. I really like the guy, but he's done, and I'm going to need you to put him in an anchor, right? Okay? Like I have to go with that. So it is the method used to put feet in concrete so that somebody sleeps with the fishes. All right? I mean, I know it's not right, but I don't fucking care. Whoever wrote it needs a goddamn point.
I agree.
Oh god.
Inflatable anchor got me that much. Got me that much more.
Inflatable anchor, though. It's an inflatable anchor. Yeah, this is a balloon.
So,
is it Jewish? Is it Jewish?
You're kind of being a toot right now, Kev. You're kind of being a toot. All right, I'm just saying.
Look, I am a steel slag if ever there was one. Let's be honest.
Well played. Well played.
Yes, Kev. Yes.
Let's all be very clear with Kevin, though. No one is paying you for tonight.
Fair.
Yeah, also, can I just say I'm also kind of nervous about Kev, the fact that he can do like a mobster impression, and like I'm kind of nervous about him now.
I'm not the one who came up with it.
Yeah, I know, but you're still the one who voted for it.
And be as it may, Kevin may have a mobster impression, but he does not have a mobster answer. Because that is it. Well done, Pat.
Who's?
Pat.
Good job, Pat.
Mary and Catherine both selected a teal-colored crystalline mineral typical to the Great Lakes region. That was Lynn's answer.
Woohoo!
That's a good one.
Good one.
Nice one.
John, ever our infomercial fan, selected the world's most versatile flavor. That was Buck's answer.
Dude, love it. Just make something absurd. You know John's going to vote for it.
That was well done.
Every time, no apologies.
I keep
So
telling
fun.
myself I'm not going to laugh when I get the answers because I'll let them become funny when they happen. That one I couldn't control. Well, so Lynn, Buck, and Jason all selected the steel slag, and the steel slag is John.
Ah, damn it.
John! Nicely
Well
done.
Good one,
I'm
John.
a toot.
Well
Bless you.
done.
Pat select glass when cutting glass to size, which is Catherine's answer.
Nice.
Twice. You get 2
Dude,
points.
that's 2 good ones, Catherine. Well done.
Which means, finally, I am on the board as the correct answer was a hermit or recluse who lives.
No way.
Oh,
Oh, I like
Ghost
that one.
man.
How many points?
damn.
How
Well
many?
done.
Do I get 3?
5.
You get 5.
All right. 2.
You fooled us all. You get 5. Plus, it's mostly compensation for you having to put the whole fucking thing together.
I mean, Ghoul's a bitch, man. All right. So at the end of round 3,
3.
Lynn has taken the lead with 6 points.
Woohoo!
I've snuck my way into second with 5. 3-way tie for third with Kev, Pat, and John with 4.
Woohoo!
Buck and Mary are tied next with 3. And
Woo!
Catherine and Jason are tied with 2.
Whoop, whoop.
Everybody's on the board.
It's true.
Yay!
Game at this point. And with that in mind, our next word is solvagant.
What?
Solvagant.
Don't say that in public.
Oh.
I want to look at my soul and my solvagant.
Ah, my soul again.
Welcome.
I have to read some of these out loud, guys. All right, I'm waiting for 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm glad we amuse you, Nick.
It's true.
Dun-dun. I can hear Mary eating her salad, and all I can think is, God, I want a salad. And
Sorry,
then-
I totally forgot to mute myself while I was eating.
No, it's fine. I was just like, a salad sounds really good. And you know what goes well with salad? Ice cream. And I'm right above the dipper, so I might not get a salad. I don't know.
Mary, you do make salad sound great.
Well, thank you.
We all have our thing.
Oh, now I'm just mad at someone.
For what?
Their answer.
Oh,
Yikes.
Like, you know when you don't want to think about certain things and then you end up thinking about certain things?
Oh,
no.
All right. All the answers are in. So our question to be answered is, what is solvagant? Is it someone who stares incessantly at the sun? Is it a polishing agent to bring high shine to your silverware, popular in the 1950s? An inexpensive lubricant made from animal lard.
oh my.
In the same vein, is it a custard dessert from Lithuania made with brandy and cognac, consumed during the winter solstice? Is it an herb used to communicate with the gods or devils in Viking culture? An industrial grade chemical used to dissolve sticky residue, commonly found in Gugan. Harry Potter's gay evil twin, who was written out of the films due to his penchant for licorice. An infection caused from eating HMO Soviet lettuce. Or is it wandering alone with no direction, mostly at night? Jason, we'll start with you.
Read them all again.
Yeah, can you give it to her one more time, Nick? Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Catherine, did you lose your camera?
She may have stepped away.
Yeah, I had to take out my contacts.
Just lost Catherine.
See
not-
that.
And so is solvagant.
Your eye out. What's going on?
Is solvagant someone who stares incessantly at the sun? A polishing agent used to bring high shine to your silverware, popular in the 1950s. An inexpensive lubricant made from animal lard. A custard dessert from Lithuania made with brandy and cognac, typically consumed during the winter solstice. An herb used to communicate with gods and devils in Viking culture. An industrial grade chemical used to dissolve sticky residue, commonly found in Gugan. Harry Potter's gay, evil twin, who was written out of the films due to his penchant for licorice. An infection caused from eating HMO Soviet lettuce? Or is it wandering alone without direction, mostly at night? Jason, first to you.
Was that wandering alone with an erection or without?
Always with.
Direction.
Always with, Jason. Always with. Always.
Well, it's without direction, which one could consider.
Then Viking culture.
Wait, no hard dicks. What the
No erections? Fuck it, Vikings.
Fuck, I know.
Pat,
They'll use their horns. They've got them, right? Yeah, two? We're good.
Pat,
I'm gonna go with the simple polishing agent
polishing agents.
without an erection.
Boo.
Polishing.
No longer used after the 1950s.
No, so once you're done polishing, it's over, right? So.
Yeah.
You just roll over. Buck.
I'll go with the lube for the One Direction erection.
I'll go with the lube, he says.
Now the question is: the lube industrial lube? Is it sexual lube? Is there other kinds of lube?
I believe it was defined
Can we
as
talk about the lube for a minute? Because it's cheap lube from lard, and I'm like, I'm feeling very called out.
Also, there's lube like for birthing agents. I mean, that's all things, man.
You know the Harry.
I'm making a salad. What is this for? What is
That's,
I love
that's just a bad word.
The Harry Potter comment doesn't trigger Kevin at all, but
Yeah.
That's because it didn't say it was for black licorice. It could be for red licorice, and that's the devil, so it's fine.
Kev, we can't be friends.
Well, John, which answer is triggering you?
considering we just got done with chapter 16 and Goblet of Fire, where Harry Potter just got picked for the Triwizard Tournament, I'm going with his gay cousin who loves licorice. That was my favorite laugh for the round.
All right.
There were some good ones in this one. There are some really good ones in this one.
Catherine, or how as I've typed your name, Catherine.
The Gugon.
Okay.
One.
Mary.
I'm gonna do the wandering at night.
Erection.
Not an election?
Yes.
Erection?
Yes, I have an erection. Wait,
Well,
sorry, what?
listen, it's good to not be alone.
With the help of the lube, you get goo gone.
Hey!
Bada bing.
Full circle.
Good one.
Kev,
There it is.
good answer.
So I was going to go with Harry Potter's gay evil Gugon from Lithuania that eats lard and silver, but I don't think that's actually just one answer. So
You've been staring at the sun too long, Kev.
I know, exactly. They're so good. I'm going to go with the idiot that stares at the sun, because I'd love to have a new name for that one.
Well, so did about 49% of the country last time. Remember, register and vote.
Hey.
Lynn,
The Wanderer.
the Wanderer. All right.
Roams around.
I'm a wanderer. I got a soul, but got.
So Jason selected a herb used to communicate with gods and devils in Viking culture. That is from the one and only Kev Ham.
Yay!
Kev selected someone who stares incessantly at the sun. That was Lynn's answer.
Oh, yay. Good job, Lynn.
Catherine selected an industrial grade chemical used to dissolve sticky resin. He found a Gugon, which belonged to Mary.
Yay!
Nice one.
I love Gugon.
Why did the way you say that make it sound like you had a jar?
It was such a statement of fact.
I do. I start all the time for my plant, so I gotta give.
Oh, it's so good. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
Pat stayed in household cleansers and decided it was a polishing agent to bring high shine to your silverware, popular in the 1950s, which was Jason's answer.
That was really good.
Good job.
John selected Harry Potter's gay evil twin, who was written out of the films due to his penchant for licorice, which leaves the begging the question, is he still in the books? And that was Buck's answer.
That was a good laugh, dude.
No, that was delightful. Buck thought it was an inexpensive lubricant made from animal lard, butter. Yes, I know it's milk fat, but that was Buck's answer, or that was John's answer.
The two of
Traded
you
point.
trading points.
Pretty funny.
So just trading points.
Yeah.
And then Mary and Lynn believed that it was wandering alone without direction, mostly at night, which is the correct answer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Wow.
All right, recalculating.
Darn.
Measuring. All done.
Buffer.
You'll fully realize that you are having a consultant who is not on his own budgets do the math right now, right?
Oh God.
All right, so at the end of round 4, Lynn is in the lead with 10.
Jesus Christ.
Mary is coming up close in second with 8.
Well done.
Tied for third is our Kev, John, and myself with 5. Tied for fourth are Buck and Pat with 4. And Jason is coming in 5th, and Catherine with 3, and Catherine is 6th with 2.
Whoop whoop.
Nice to know I'm not always a bottom.
Okie dokie.
The profile.
Your hint collection would say otherwise. So anyway, moving on.
All
Say,
right.
with this crew, that's not something you're going to get away with saying without some sort of comment coming. It's just how it's going to work.
So everyone,
Yeah.
keep that in mind for your definitions. Your definition is,
Our
Emesis.
word is what?
or the word is emesis. The word is emesis.
Emesis.
And the reminder to everybody watching and everyone playing, if you have windows open and live in Helena, I would check them. I chose to do that one. The person continually correcting their answer, no one else reads it. No. Live with your incorrect grammar. You know who you are.
The delightful moment yesterday on Facebook when it alerted me to the fact that 10 years ago, Nick and I became friends on Facebook. And it showed a picture of him from 10 years ago, and he looked like he was 9?
Seems about right.
It was like, oh, Nick, who's a baby?
And I had just shaved my head because of a breakup, and I was covered in tinsel.
Wait, why tinsel?
Was that a breakup thing? The tinsel part?
No, the tinsel was just a Christmas thing. It's just being seasonal with my strife.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
All right. So, is emesis vomiting, hurling, or barfing? The Eastern Tennessee County, known for originating white lightning, aka moonshine. A high carbon dioxide growing environment which stimulates mushroom development due to a killing bacterial competition. Is it a term spoiled millennials use when trying to explain something they did wrong? Sis, I don't know. Is it a little watch, straight to video, 69 Star Trek movie where Spock stoked bones for Romulan ale? Is it another term used to describe a friend portrayed as an enemy, i.e. a frenemy? An emissary portrayed as a nemesis? Is it a Guatemalan boy band from 1992 who gained fame for performing in beaver-lined diapers?
Jesus, that's a good one.
Or is it the Loch Ness, or is it the Loch Ness's closest relative? So is emesis vomiting, hurling, or barfing? The Eastern Tennessee County, known for originating white lightning, aka moonshine. I don't know if it's the only thing they're known for. Is it a high carbon dioxide growing environment which stimulates mushroom development due to the killing bacterial competition? A term spoiled millennials use when trying to explain something they did wrong. Sis, this wasn't my fault. Is it a little watch, straight to video, 69 Star Trek movie where Spock stroked bones for Romulan ale? Another term used to describe a friend portrayed as an enemy, i.e. frenemy, an emissary portrayed as a nemesis. A Guatemalan boy band from 1992 who gained fame for performing in beaver-lined diapers, or Loch Ness's closest relative. And we will start with Buck.
I I'll go with I like the Star Trek callback. Out of respect for that. I'm going with that.
Star Trek 69, Spock goes toot.
Oops.
Pat.
Oh, I was gonna go with the Star Trek. I was actually gonna do a Star Trek. I'm gonna go with vomiting.
Gonna go vomiting.
That's just every other Star Trek, right?
Catherine.
Yes.
Vomiting.
Vomiting. John.
I am going to do the Guatemalan boy band. So good, you guys. So good. So good.
And what was the name of their hit, John?
It was called See.
Toot.
It wasn't called Smooth Fur.
And their backup, their second single was called Mi Amor. See.
Jason.
Mushroom development.
Kev.
I'm gonna go with fuck, what am I gonna go with? I'm sorry, but a Guatemalan boy band in beaver-lined diapers just makes me terrified. Because they had a song called "Paddle Me." That's just wrong. I'm gonna go with vomiting, hurling, or barfing, or possibly all three.
Lynn.
Frenemy.
Frenemy. And last but not least, Mary.
I would also love to do the Guatemalan boy band.
Wouldn't we all?
Also your answer?
Yes, that's also my answer.
Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure.
Thank you for clarifying. Hey, because I am drinking vodka, so anything goes right now.
All right.
Vodka is gonna be
So,
How much wine have you had? Like, let's talk about boy bands.
so
I love listening to Emesis. Phil Collins is my favorite.
Do.
speaking
I can feel it coming in the air. Sorry,
Because
we're gonna get slapped with a thing. It's fine.
Speaking of hostile environments, Jason selected a high carbon dioxide growing environment for mushrooms, which is John's answer.
It was John's. I was like, that was John.
And
They've got your number now, John. They've got your number now.
Joe's little watched straight to video 69 Star Trek movie where Spock stroked bones for Romulan ale, which is Kev's answer.
I love that.
Of course it is.
Star Trek Nemesis coming to it. Well, no, it's just going to be at your house. That's all.
Lynn selected another term used to describe a friend portrayed as an enemy, or an emissary portrayed as a nemesis, which is Mary's answer. Both. That was the wrong one. Okay. John selected a Guatemalan boy band from 1992 who gained fame for performing beaver-lined diapers, as did Mary. That was Buck's answer.
Nice. Good one.
And Pat,
So
Catherine,
good.
and Kev selected vomiting, hurling, or barfing, which was Lynn's answer and the correct answer.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh.
I was going to go back and change it to something funny because then I felt bad that I got the right answer.
So
You love being right.
Yeah, because the competition's real stiff here. You can tell with that last one, those Guatemalan boy bands. It's
Yeah.
neck and neck here.
I mean,
and Lynn, that's 8 points, right?
No, she only gets 3 points for getting it right.
Yeah, because I'm not the host.
She doesn't get any extra points unless she had actually put out another definition and guessed the right one.
Got it. Okay. Okay, I think my math is right. So in the lead is Lynn with 16.
Oh, Jesus.
damn.
Second place is Mary with 8.
Woohoo.
I take it back. Second place is Kev with 7.
Damn.
Mary with 8, because I'm bad at math.
Yes. What?
Fine.
How much whiskey have you had in that mom to go cup?
How many
It's actually
blonde
grape
have you
juice
had?
lemonade vodka because I wanted to make an alcoholic grape crush.
Nice.
What is your drink made out of? Solvagant?
With a splash of Anchor, right?
The sweat of Guatemalan boy bands. So
Don't forget about the meat burps. Meat
Ugh.
from last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Meat
Yikes.
burp.
Gross.
So
Word?
Lynn in first, Mary in second, Kevin in third with 7. Tied for fourth, or no, John in fourth with 6. Myself in fifth with 5. And tied with Buck, who's also has 5. Pat, I'm bad at figuring out. Pat, you have 4. Catherine, you have 2.
I thought I got the answer right.
Oh, you did, correct. Sorry. So nope, Pat's up there with caveat 7.
I mean, not that it matters.
Pat's like, I don't give a shit. It's fine.
Mary, you're right. I didn't have
And I hope I get paid at the end of this, you know.
Nick,
Hey, now wait a minute. If Pat gets paid, does that mean I get paid too? No.
you get a round of Solvagant.
Oh,
Nick,
okay.
How did Lynn go from 8 to 16 with only getting 3 points?
She didn't. She went from 10 to 6.
She got
She went 10. She went from 10 to 16 with 6 points.
But how did she get 6 points? She only got 3 in that round.
But 2 people picked me.
Yeah.
Answer.
3 people.
No, she got it right. She only gets 3 points. She doesn't get more points because other people gets the right answer. She gets 3 points for getting it
Okay.
right.
See, this is why I don't keep score.
I mean, you all are just trusting I'm reading the numbers off my screen correctly anyway.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I could do simple math. I'm like, no, that didn't happen.
Uh,
Winning with 13 fucking points.
so this is, yeah, she is still winning. And I apologize, Mary, you have 11, and Pat, you have 7.
Yay!
Woo!
So final word before our movie round. The final word is farting.
Ooh. John's just sweating over there, like, whew. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
This gray matter's just burning up right now.
Yes.
The little the hamster.
Come on, John.
on the
I
wheel.
believe in you, Johnny. 4 paragraphs.
4 paragraphs.
This is I want maximum definition here. Okay.
The most fun of
Pat,
this is that you can give
if
someone
I don't-
a definition that's like 72 words long, knowing full well that they're going to have to read it.
Oh, weird. That just happened.
I mean, I want Merriam-Webster level definition, John. And if I don't get it, I mean, I don't know you very well, but I'm going to be kind of upset with you.
Yeah.
Industrial slag used in the sapphoritic process while
Yes.
well, what was my other one? It was a cactus from while hunting cacti in Sahara.
I'm gonna give you extra bonus points if you can give me like the Latin that it comes from, because Catholic school girl, I learned Latin for nothing. So if you can give me that, I'm gonna be very happy about that.
I'm sorry, but the only Latin I know is I am full of bullshit.
Yes. My side note, random fun fact, my high school diploma is completely written in Latin. Like the entire thing is in Latin.
So you didn't actually graduate.
Oh no, I didn't. I mean, they made a fool. I mean, I made an ass of myself, and they were like, "Fuck you." No, I mean, it's hilarious that. Yeah, it's in my garage at the moment.
There's a podcast. There's a science podcast called Skeptoid, and the guy who hosts it made his own college, Thunderwood College, and you can just go to thunderwoodcollege.com and print out your own degree and hang it on your wall. It looks legit.
Yes.
I wanted to write the guy and be like, By the way, attached to this email is the MP3 of the Thunderwood College fight song. Man of Thunderwood, fight, fight, fight. You know.
Yes.
I'm gonna write a fight song for a fake school with diplomas on the background.
You're such a good man,
what's their
John.
mascot?
It's
Bless
a
you, Mary, but then I'm sure that my friends who went to the University of Montana will bust my balls incessantly that I'm an MSU boy going to a fake school.
I mean, only a little bit.
Oh, we lost Catherine.
We did. Unfortunately, Catherine's roommate has come home and they need to have a conversation. So she has stepped
Uh-oh.
All good, man. All
I'm
good.
working on
Not gonna be
one
good.
more definition. And I would assume, what was the name of the school again? Thunderwood?
Mary, I'm really hoping, by the way, with my definition on this one, that you will not be disappointed in me. I'm hoping.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you, John.
I actually agree.
And Nick, you are very gracious to host this thing, dude. Thank you.
Yes.
Legitimately.
I love it. I mean,
Yeah,
the only
this
thing
is
I'm
a lot
mad
of
about
fun,
is
you
my
guys.
mother not joining us. That's fine. Whatever. Just another moment of disappointment in the Griffith household.
Sad.
Before we go anywhere, can I do something really quick?
Is it going to be address my trauma? Otherwise, the answer is no.
Yay! God, somebody play Pomp and Circumstance. Quick. Somebody sing it.
John, do the song.
Men of Thunderwood, fight, 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 to the end of all the Thunderwood might.
All right.
Ev, lean your head forward. I'm going to move your tassel.
That was well done,
Hey.
What is their mascot?
Kev.
At the
It's just a
dome-
big wood.
Screaming Beagle.
A screaming eagle. Oh, God.
Named Woody.
The
Name
Hound.
Yes. Now I'm just imagining the wiener dog from Toy Story.
Oh.
I'm actually imagining the wiener dog doing the ukulele thing that the music teacher did. Plinky, 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 plinky. Ah!
By the way, Kevin, I meant to ask you, the gal with the last name last week, Dramstad, is her mom a teacher in town, a music teacher in town?
No,
I don't know if she is or not.
no, her mom is Brenda Nordland.
Oh,
And fair enough.
Permanent labor.
Yeah, my son's music teacher has the same last name, so of Dramstad. No worries.
It might be your sister.
I don't
No?
know.
Anyway,
I don't know. I'll
I
ask.
didn't think about it until literally going through my kids' online school stuff, and you go, "Oh, Miss Dramstad, thought she was in last Tuesday," but it's different. Yeah.
then you're like, God, did I do anything embarrassing? Yeah.
Oh, the nice part about being me for as long as I've been is I don't worry about like the people
It's
who
all
hang out with me
embarrassing.
choose to. Yeah.
All right. So, is barding finishing a bar fight during karaoke and not missing a lyric?
Yes.
The act of storytelling to a large audience, particularly in a bar or pub? Is it a single action of sucking on a lemon, farting, and reciting a haiku while on one's hands and knees?
Wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
Like, can we like make this private? Trade secrets, guys.
Oh.
Is it holding in one's farts? Is it war armor for horses? Is it acting all Shakespearean and whatnot? Is it a term originating from the United States Naval Academy when new recruits would stand on each other's shoulders to retrieve a cat from the top of a monument covered in lard?
There's the lard.
Contained in that answer that I'm in love with. Or is it a generous woman of the night, referred to as a toot, who is known to give licorice-flavored inflatable anchors and balloons to Jews on Passover while listening to Latinos clad in beaver skins?
Oh my God. Yes.
Or finally, is it wrapping bacon fat around meat, usually game? So one more time,
Wow.
getting it out of the way. Is it a generous woman of the night,
This is
referred to as a
gold.
toot, who is known to give licorice-flavored inflatable anchors and balloons to Jews on Passover while listening to Latinos clad in beaver skins?
This is right.
I like to point out that it's an amalgamation of almost entirely one person's answers.
There's so much shit you got to go over again. Not just that
Person
one, but all of them.
Very
Like,
proud
you
of
know.
himself. Is it holding in one's farts, wrapping bacon fat around meat, usually game, war armor for horses, finishing a bar fight during karaoke and not missing a lyric, acting all Shakespearean and whatnot, the act of storytelling to a large audience, usually in a bar or pub, A term originating from the United States Naval Academy when new recruits would stand on each other's shoulders to retrieve a cap from the top of a monument covered in lard. Or is it the single action of sucking on a lemon, farting, and reciting a haiku while on one's hands and knees? Fuck.
That's how you get COVID.
That's how you get something.
Here, COVID. Buck, what you want?
I gotta go with the callback one, the beaver diapers.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right. Pat.
I'm gonna go with finishing the bar fight. That just sounds.
And singing, that's a good one.
Whole round.
Just picturing Marie Callas swinging chairs.
Yes.
I'm picturing some little gay guy doing ABBA and just beating the fuck out of somebody. Dancing queen, slap, slap.
Mamma mia, here I go again. Boom, boom, mama, how can I resist? Yes.
You guys are killing me.
Yes.
I feel like Jason and Mary have already choreographed this number.
Yes.
I feel like it's next week at the Rialto, Thursday.
Yes. I'm in.
Will there be thrusting?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Kev.
I want to go with. Okay, I'm sorry, but I really have to discuss some of these because the sucking on a lemon, farting, and reciting haiku while on. How do you suck on a lemon and recite haiku at the same time?
Talent.
Exceedingly racist because as soon as you put the lemon in, you're all. That's not haiku. That's just being a prick.
It's called cheating.
And holding in your phone is called church, and the war armor for horses is called armor.
Armor.
And acting all Shakespearean and whatnot is called a degree in theater. So I don't think those are it. I'm gonna go with wrapping bacon fat around meat. I believe is a callback to one of the lubes that we had earlier. I don't know.
Lynn?
I'm gonna do the horsey one. the horsey armory one.
We have to break them down, yeah.
That armor horsey thing.
That's the lemon, right?
No, it's the horsey armory one.
War armor.
War armor.
Mary?
Warmer horses.
While I completely appreciate what I can only assume is John's answer with Latinas and beaver skins, I mean, I can only assume that that's the thing. I'm going, forsooth I spake thusly, Shakespearean and whatnot.
But just whatnot, not in a pub, correct?
Yes, just Shakespearean and whatnot.
Jason.
Bacon fat.
Bacon fat?
Yeah.
All right.
A man after my own meal.
That's everybody, right?
You didn't get Johnny.
Oh yeah, no, John, sorry.
And I want to throw my 2 cents since Kevin and Pat, if I had a nickel for every time they threw me under the bus during greatest hits with haiku, I would choke on a lemon. I'm gonna go lemon and a haiku while on all fours. Puckerin', darling. Puckerin'.
Pucker up, babe.
Yep, we'll pucker up. So here we go, guys. Last round.
Oh no.
And this one's for Mary, just so you can see it, Mary. Had to share it with the whole
Oh, it's beautiful.
right there.
Buck chose a generous woman of the night known as a toot, who is known to give licorice-flavored inflatable anchors and balloons to Jews on Passover while listening to Latinas clad in beaver skins.
And if I could have done it, I would have said who then used cheap industrial lube made out of butter. No, or lard or whatever we said.
Yes. Perfect.
Oh, John, boiling down a solid amount of answers into one provides us a winning answer.
Yes.
You guys are killing me tonight. You guys are hilarious, man. This is so fun.
So good.
What did
Mary
you do on
was
Tuesday night?
acting all Shakespearean and whatnot, which was Lynn's answer. John, sharing some trauma with us, thought of single action of sucking on a lemon, farting, and reciting a haiku while on one's hands and knees. That was Buck's answer.
Yes. Beautiful.
Started the game giving you a point, ended the game giving you a point. Well,
yes,
so fun.
what a good man.
You are funny, dude. You are fucking funny.
But John, you kick ass at haiku. Like, let's not misunderstand this. Every Black Friday show I've watched, like, you've rolled with it. So, I mean, I've got photos and videos to prove it. So, good luck.
Jason and Kev both thought that it was wrapping fat around meat, usually game. They are correct.
Nice.
And Lynn thought it was war armor for horses, and she's also correct.
What?
It has two separate meanings. One is used in culinary terms for wrapping bacon fat around lean meats in order to provide them texture and flavor that they don't get from their own fat. And it is also known as the large pieces of armor that are put on horses, particularly in the French cavalry.
That is so fabulous.
Nutty.
Oh,
Nice work.
Great word, dude. That's dope.
Wow.
Well done. Is the armor made out of bacon, though?
Yes.
Right. Or
Made
are
with
you wrapping the
licorice.
bacon around the horse meat?
It actually really drive the horse into the swine. Is that what's happening?
Right.
We have 30 to 50 feral pigs and one horse. What happens?
I mean, technically the horse is considered a lean meat, so I mean, either way, it's a double meaning and still the same thing.
True, and not something you can eat here.
Yes, no. But I mean, it is still considered a lean meat.
All right, going into the last round. Lynn has 17. Mary has 14.
Woo!
Kev has 9. John has 8. Buck and Pat both have 7. And I am at 5.
And Catherine has left us. Is she not coming back?
Catherine has left us. I gave her one of the other answers last round.
Oh, okay.
So she finishes the game with 5 points. Or, sorry, 4 points, because she got people to guess.
Final round.
Final round. So I'm going to describe to you the plot of a film. And this is a real film. And you are going to give me a title for that film.
Oh, you're going to do the plot. We do the title? Ooh, this is trippy.
Yay!
It's a
And by
crazy
that-
round.
I will give you a lot of leeway in this title. In order, so the person who gets the closest. But the plot of this movie is a docent and a pencil engineer unable to have children put a bunch of words in a box and bury it in the backyard to make a child. The child is wonderful, but every time he does a good deed, he brings himself one step closer to death.
Whoa.
They literally make a child by putting names in a box.
They put a bunch of words in a box.
Wait, it's a docent and a what?
Pencil engineer. I shit you not. Title this movie.
Well, that was the title I was going to go with. Now I don't even know what to do.
A docent and a pencil engineer unable to have children put a bunch of words in a box and bury it in the backyard to make a child. The child is wonderful, but unbeknownst to him, every good deed he does brings him one step closer to death.
Wow.
I think I did this wrong, but it's still fun.
No, I like this.
And we just send you the title of the movie.
Yes, please.
We're all thinking very intently.
You can literally hear the crickets in my front yard while this is happening. Oh, concerned about some of you with these. Like, stay on the Zoom and let's chat after.
Yeah. Does someone need a hug?
When it's not being broadcast to whatever, let's real talk once we're done.
Thanks, Mom.
If you can't heal in public, you can't heal.
That's true. That's true.
Is that the title of the movie?
No, it's what my therapist calls his OnlyFans, which are my sessions broadcast.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Where are you? There you go. Pretty close.
Now I'm to this point where like I've typed it 3 times and I'm like I keep second guessing like what I initially intended. Fuck. Hang on. I know. Hammer. Oh, hold on. It's a thing. Yeah, fuck it. There.
I'm waiting on one more. Two more. Nope, one more. I missed somebody. Sorry.
Oh man. If I have another answer, can I throw that in the mix?
Go for it.
Do it.
Catherine needs an answer.
Yeah, you need to throw it in for Catherine. Oh, Christ.
This is so fun, you guys.
Kev, why do you have the best lighting of all of us?
Because I'm in my office. I got like 9 lights on me.
Yeah, but it looks so
Yeah, it's
warm
pretty
and
hard to beat
inviting.
that. You don't
That
have like
is pretty cool, Jason.
two
Your
dudes in
background
their
is cool,
underwear
Jason.
with surrounded by lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, tickle.
Hot.
I got the toots.
Dude.
Vinos. Toots and Vinos. Love it.
They got their bacon wrapped.
Oh, God.
Stay on the Zoom afterwards. I have some logistics questions.
What's the okay, never mind. No, I'm with you. Okay.
I'm the Leo. And
I like that Nick was like, Mary's late to the party, but she got there. She's there.
This lovely family film about a docent and a pencil engineer who, unable to have their own children, put a bunch of words in a box and bury it in the backyard to make a child. The child is wonderful, but unbeknownst to him, every good deed he does brings him one step closer to death. Is the title of this film One Lead Foot in the Grave?
That's funny.
I'm Gangsta Bitches. A Pencil Boy Comes Alive. Good Deeds of Death. Word Box, starring Sandra Bullock. The Life of Number 2, University Boogaloo.
Yes.
That's good.
Everything's Not So Sunny in Philadelphia.
I love it.
Life's a Bitch and Then You Die. Or Clarence O'Malley and the Shoebox Name Killers.
Wow.
Or is it The Odd Life of Timothy Green?
Odd Life of what?
Timothy Green.
Timothy Green.
One more time. It's The Life of Number 2, University Boogaloo. Everything's Not So Sunny in Philadelphia, or in the docent's backyard. One Lead Foot in the Grave. Life's a Bitch and Then You Die. I'm Gangsta Bitches, a Pencil Boy Comes Alive. Clarence O'Malley and the Shoebox Name Killers. Good Deeds of Death. This week on Netflix, Word Box, starring Sandra Bullock. Or The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Let's start with Mary.
I am going to do The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
Pat.
Do The Odd Life of Timothy Green as well.
John?
My last point goes to Gangsta Bitches.
Pencil Boy and John have come alive. Buck, where are you going?
I like the number 2.
Okay, number 2, University Boogaloo.
University Boogaloo.
Jason.
Man, this is tough. It's between number 2 and Clarence O'Malley. I'm going to go with Clarence.
Ooh.
Clarence O'Malley and the Shoebox Name Killers.
Yeah.
That's another good band name.
The Killers.
They sound like they're a Dropkick Murphys knockoff band.
Yes.
Yeah, but like approachable. Like you could sleep with any one of them.
Oh, totes. 100%.
Lynn.
The Boogaloo.
Cav.
I just realized after I put mine in that I really should have come up with Graphite Me Bitch, but anyway. I think I would like to go with, what was the second one you read?
You read them in different orders, Kev.
Yeah.
The second time
I
I
was
read
trying to
it,
scramble.
I said Everything's Not So Sunny in Philadelphia or A Docent's Backyard. And then Word Box was the second one of the first.
Oh, I want to go with Word Box.
Word Box, starring Sandra Bullock.
Now showing on Netflix.
That's so good too, you guys. Jeez.
I know that's not it because I now have a Netflix subscription. And also, Sandra Bullock is not in anything good right now.
If only we knew that Bird Box was going to show us how people were actually going to wear masks, we would have been more concerned.
I can't see. I can't shop with a mask on. It's blocking my eyes. All right, Karen. Gonna need you to roll it back.
Jesus, Karen. What a bitch. Can't do it.
Oh, Karen has grown up. She's a Sharon.
Buck and Lynn chose The Life of Number 2, University Boogaloo, submitted by one Kevin Han.
Nice.
Hey.
I'm Gangsta Bitches, Pencil Boy Comes Alive, chosen by John, was Bucks.
Dude, you got my number tonight, pal. Well done. That's so fun.
Jason selected Clarence O'Malley and the Shoebox Name Killers. That was from John McClellan.
Nice.
Jason, yeah.
I have too many of you with the same initials. Kev selected Word Box starring Sandra Bullock, which was Jason's second answer.
So that was Catherine's answer.
That was Catherine's answer. And then Mary and Pat both selected The Odd Life of Timothy Green, which is correct.
Oh!
It is a 2016 Disney movie where Jennifer Garner grows a child out of her garden and then slowly watches him die by doing good deeds.
That's messed
Wow.
Is that on Disney?
In the darkest time. That was from 2016.
Mhm.
I will stick to The Mandalorian.
Did that come out like right after the election? What the fuck?
That's what I know.
Yeah, I never actually like watched the whole thing, but I did watch the trailer of it, and it's weird. It's weird.
Although I do love anything that uses the word docent. So there's that.
Yeah, also that. Yes.
It is. I mean, unknown. Jennifer Garner is an unknown museum employee in this small, like, you assume northeastern town. Like, she just works at a museum. We're not entirely sure if she's the person.
She did in Alias seasons 5 and 6. Come on,
She's like pamphlets. But so I made her a docent, because it's fun to use the word.
Because Nick is just a walking thesaurus, and he just uses words.
All right, so at the end, we have a tie for first.
Really? With who?
Mary and Lynn, both with 17.
Oh,
Mary's correct answer brought her into the top.
Yay!
go
Pat comes in at second with 11. John and Kev both tie for third. Buck takes fourth.
How many? Don't just say that.
Sorry. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. With 9. So Pat had 11. You all tie for third with 9. Buck comes in fourth at 8. I'm fifth with 5. Catherine is 6th with 4th, and Jason is 7th with 3.
Well done.
Which means
Bottom.
the ladies can toss a coin to see who hosts next week.
You know, I've already hosted, so I don't need to host next week.
All right, Mary, it's all yours.
It's on you.
You do it, girl.
Sweet deal.
Right,
How fun, guys. Thank you.
Everybody,
Thank you, guys.
We'll talk for a little bit. I'm stopping
I'm
lunch. Wave goodbye.
gonna pass out.
Bye.